Big plays, particularly in the first half. When we came in at halftime, I think we were -5 in the big play category. Obviously, the big 4th and 1 and 3rd and 1 for Baltimore, those runs were obviously factored. But with that, we did a number of good things in the game. The time of possession, first down production. Obviously the issue, we're kicking field goals or attempting to kick field goals and never scoring touchdowns. So obviously the result, 300 or almost 300 yards in rushing is obviously a big factor in the outcome of the game. But their big play production, particularly with Lamar tonight, I thought was a huge factor in the outcome of the game.
Mike, why do you think the run defense has regressed in the last couple of games after seeming to come along?
Well, I think today was obviously a different challenge than we've seen. This is a unique offense. Obviously a very physical, just offensive line, and just the dynamics of the combination of the running backs and Lamar. So really the 3rd and 1, particularly the 4th down, was a call that we really should be in great shape there, and it wasn't. We didn't execute it, but hey, it's 300 yards is obviously astronomical, but we have to get a quick turnaround. Just when you feel like you're taking some steps as a team, the keys to the game was stopping a run, and we definitely didn't get that done tonight.
Mike, there's a situation there in the half where you had to delay a game before the field goal, and then a 35-yarder turns into a 40-yarder. What happened on the dynamics of the play? Were you expecting them to reset the play clock there?
Well, there was obviously a breakdown there in the communication, but at the end of the day, the operation has to be in tune with the 40-second clock. So we were clearly in error there, and obviously we missed the field goal. So those are the kind of mistakes you can't make in a game like this. We needed points there. We had some opportunity for points that we did not come out, and at the end of the day, we're kicking field goal attempts, and they scored touchdowns, and that was clearly the difference in the scoring differential.
Why was no timeout called in that situation before the delay of game before the play clock ran out?
Well, frankly, I thought we were going to snap the ball and kick the field goal, so there was obviously a breakdown in our operation.
Mike, did you feel offensively you had pretty good balance tonight, like you say, with the time of possession and the balance with the run game and the passing game?
Definitely. I mean, it's a difficult defense to play against, particularly when you play once every 4 years. Just the way they rolled their different personnel groups in there, but I thought Kellen kept us in a good run-pass balance, and I thought Andy managed the game very well. But at the end of the day, we needed to throw some bigger punches there, and we needed to get on the board, with touchdowns, and we didn't get that done.
How difficult is this quick turnaround to now go from getting back home here late and getting back on a plane Saturday afternoon?
Well, I mean, hey, this is the schedule, so we all know what the schedule is. We'll be ready to go when we get back, but it's disappointing. We had a lot of time going into this game. I thought we could have been cleaner in certain spots because this was a great opportunity for us tonight, and we definitely didn't take advantage of it.
Run defense again here, Mike. Do you feel that you have the players to run the scheme that you want? Or are they just not staying in gaps? It's something as simple as that.
We're pretty far down the road to blame us on scheme. Our execution clearly wasn't where it needed to be. I mean, the stats are reflective of particularly the big plays that come out, and we knew that was part of the dynamic coming into the game, and we didn't get it done.
There was another difference starting offensive line. Andy was sacked only once. Zeke ran the ball effectively. How do you think you guys up front did? Understanding, I know you haven't had a good look at things right now.
I really like the way the offense was able to stay on the game plan. We were able to stay on time. I thought the play entry that just the mechanics of what we wanted to do definitely helped all the way through, because you definitely want to get the ball to the perimeter. We were able to get that done also. But yeah, I was very pleased with the way the offensive line played tonight.
Mike, there's obviously been some a constant in the season with the injuries and some breakdowns periodically, but it's one of the more frustrating things that it seems you just never seem to be able to get traction when you make some progress in a certain area in one game, something else comes up and keeps you from rising to the occasion or getting an unexpected victory or two here along the way.
Well, I mean, that's just where we are as a football team, and the only ones that can change that is us. So we didn't play good enough to win tonight. This was a very good football team. We knew that coming in here, but until we take those steps of playing well in all three stages, particularly for all four quarters, you're not going to win these kind of games, and that was evident tonight.
Mike, what were the discussions before the game when Dez was pulled late and with his decision in contact tracing and things like that? Were you guys informed of what was going on and what happened with Baltimore tonight?
Yes, I was informed as I was walking on the field, before the kickoff. So, obviously, if it is the case, you feel bad that he has the virus. I can't tell you, who talked to who or so forth. I'm just going off of what I was told.
Mike, he was seen talking and hugging Cowboy players and staffers. Any concern that somebody may have, something may arise in that situation? How did the NFL handle that? Was there any discussion about calling off the game because of that?
Well, I mean, you're really way out in front. It's definitely something I was not a part of as far as any type of conversation to that level. So I really can't comment on it. But you have contract tracing and protocols, and so I'm sure all that'll be looked at, and we'll move forward accordingly.
Mike, you're now 2 games behind 2 different teams, and one of them has the tiebreaker on you. Do you still talk to the players about being alive, or do you kind of want to put that talk aside for now?
I don't talk about it. It's I think it's known, because frankly we need to play better. We need to perform better. We got a short week. We need to go beat Cincinnati. So the fourth quarter of the season is upon us, and our goal is to finish strong. But it definitely starts with a win in Cincinnati.